Howdy everyone, this is Mappa, this is Minecraft Evolution, and welcome back to episode number 3. Here's what we worked on in the last episode. This is the kind of medieval looking starter home, and I think it's looking pretty cool. We go on inside here. I haven't done anything in between episodes, but we walk in, we've got the bedroom on the left here, we've got storage on the right, as long as a little bit of smelting down there, and then upstairs we have an empty attic. That's ready for later use, but now we want to be adding to this area. We can't just be having just a small house here. I mentioned in last episode wanting to have kind of like a lookout tower or kind of a watchtower, and that's going to serve a pretty cool purpose. We're actually going to have our nether portal in there. Now, the way I have it planned out, currently it's going to be all the way at the top, so a little bit impractical, but it'll be pretty cool to be able to have to walk through the entire thing every time we want to go to the nether, which honestly probably won't be too often. There's not a whole lot that fancies me there. However, it'll be pretty cool to have, and it'll match the medieval house we have pretty well. We'll also be able to look out onto the river that is currently only somewhat of a river. The river kind of comes up, gets cut off a little bit by that land bridge. That won't be a problem to get rid of. It comes through here. Yeah, we got quite a bit of sugarcane right now, but then that comes over here, and we could either have it pour into this lake. I don't know if that's part of the river or not, but I think the biome actually continues. Yeah, off in this direction we have river, and that's going to come all the way up over here and meet up with this. So I'll get to that at some point. That's not the main focus, though. We want to be building that tower. Again, in the medieval style, that's what this whole area is going to be in. But anyway, let's go ahead and start getting the base done, because that's going to go right about in this area. Not sure quite how big it is off the top of my head, but it'll kind of be like right here. So right from this gravel, we'll be able to walk in, and then we'll be able to go up, and it'll offset, or sorry, kind of like sit on this mountain just a little bit as well. Okay, so here we have the base of the structure. You can see there's kind of a lot of cobble right now, and there's a good reason for that. Now, in the original sketch, there was only 2 high. However, we need to get this all level, and it's on a hill. So that side has a lot of cobble, whereas this side does not. This is the actual level we wanted at before we start the actual structure, up with the stone brick going here. So yeah, the front's a lot of cobble, but there won't be much other cobble in the build until we get to the roof, and we kind of match this design over here. Most of the rest is going to be stone, brick, and wood, so that shouldn't be too bad. Now, this is just the first layer. There's 3 more after this, so it's going to be really tall. It's going to be awesome. Adding this so much extra because it's on a hill really does help, because the original one was pretty tall with just the 2 bits of cobble. Now we've got an extra, like, 6 or something. So within the cobble, then, I have placed some more mossy cobble, just like we did along here. Just trying to make it look a little bit more old, a little bit more medieval. Just kind of get that worn-down feel. I would have also liked to mix in some cracked stone brick. However, we do need to find one of those end fortresses or whatever they're called for that. So the stronghold, that's the word I'm looking for. And then besides that, then we've also put some fences going up the side with just a torch on top, just trying to add just a little bit of detail. Obviously lacking the cracked stone brick, we kind of need to add a bit. Now this isn't going to be too much of a problem, because in the middle here, we're going to be trying to avoid the kind of 2D feel that we've already got going on. And in the middle, we're going to be using a combination of the glass panes and some stone brick stairs, just add a little bit more depth into it going up. And then the layers above it are going to be at different kind of like widths or like different depths going in and out, so that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, the bottom of it is pretty flat. Now comes the tedious part of trying to do all those stairs and glass panes. Okay, each one of these side walls is pretty much done now. I have all the stairs, and I just don't have the glass panes in. And I'm going to hold off on that just for a little bit until I get the stairs in there. Once we get those in, we'll know exactly where to put those. It'll be a lot easier than putting them in now and trying to base the stairs off of that. We'll be able to just walk up the stairs, bust out the wall, and put one in there. That'll be so much easier. But now you can see the next story is done, or kind of the next layer of it. This is the smallest layer, so it didn't add a whole lot to the size, although it did add quite a bit. At least from this angle, because now we're over. That seems like a huge thing for me, because this is the tallest hill around here. Well, okay, this is the tallest hill around here, but this seems huge because before we were under, now we're over. So that's pretty awesome. It is only 4 blocks, but now, like I said, we can, we've broken the tallest hill, and we have 2 more layers to go. So from down here, this looks absolutely massive. Stand right next to it. Yeah, we're just starting to be able to stop seeing detail in it, which means that it's pretty high up. That's probably, I don't know, 15 blocks or so, and we've got the same amount to keep going. We might even break through clouds. I don't know how high those clouds are, but we might actually break through them. We're going to get close, that's for sure. But next comes the bit where it pops out, and then we're going to go up a little bit and then come back in. So now it's just about having scaffolding that's going to prevent me from falling and going splat. And just like that, the next layer is done, and you can see it does puff out the 1 block here, and it's quite a bit longer than the one below it, so that's pretty nice. We had a good bit of height. I think that's 9 up. I think if I remember correctly. And there is actually supposed to be a window in here. That's going to go right there. And that's going to go the same place on every side. Although I am, again, going to wait until I get the stairs in. So I have an easy way to get up to the top and to actually change it there. So I don't have to be kind of fuddling with, you know, getting in there and risk dying. Which I actually did again. I did go splat. Now, I had a few blocks. And like, if this is my pillar right here, I was kind of leaning off the edge like this. And I needed to jump and place a block. Well, I jumped straight up and straight down. Never let go of shift. But somehow I still fell off. Obviously, I'm not doing that now. Oh, there we go. See, I didn't even tap forward, and I still fell. That was from probably about 20 blocks up. That was no bueno. That was like, I was sitting right here, and then I was down there, and my face was on the ground, and my stuff was everywhere. So, now after this, we just need to get a little pod on top and give it kind of that medieval-looking roof, just like we have going on here, and that'll go off in all four corners, which will be pretty awesome. I was thinking of adding little, like, pods coming off the side, although I think I'm not actually going to do that. I kind of like the straight bit going up without it. I think the other bit just kind of makes it a little bit too crowded and just really kind of takes away from the build too much. And here we have now the final room up on top. I don't know if this will ever be accessible, but we do have the little window with the fences right there. Pretty much the same thing that we did up in the attic of the house down there. And then the same style roof with that little curve, completely the same as that thing right there. I think it looks pretty cool until you actually get down on the ground. It looks a little bit weird from down here. Yeah, I mean, it just kind of looks like a little thing poking out. But overall, I think this thing looks pretty cool. We back off here, and then you can see it a lot better. It didn't quite reach the clouds, but it is really close. It's probably only about 10 or 15 blocks off. So it is really tall, and it absolutely dwarfs the house next to it, which is pretty cool. I don't think anything else around here is actually going to be quite as tall as this, although we might have some other towers like this, and we might just kind of like build like the same tower for different things if we kind of start running out of different ideas. But we walk in here. And yeah, we don't have the staircase in or anything yet, or the nether portal for that matter. But we do have the floor in, because we're going to have a quick drop from the top all the way down to the bottom. So this is going to be water right here. Then we'll just have a little step to get out. And now we actually need to get the stairs going up. And then we'll light the nether portal up in that top room. And now here we have the finished tower. All the windows are on the side. We also have a staircase that goes up to the top, and we'll get up there in just a moment. But you can see these windows are not in the same place on each side. They're kind of offset by one block each time. They just kind of follow the staircase. So they actually kind of go in like a swirling pattern going around, which I thought would kind of have a cool effect, but I don't think it's actually big enough to really be able to tell. So there's like some with 3, some with 2, but yeah, they go up by a block each time. So it kind of has that diagonal, but not really. And then on this section here, we have the windows up top there. Those are still fence gates. I decided to go with those. I was contemplating putting in the clear glass, just like we have going up the side there. But I don't know. I think those just work a little bit better. Let's go on in here. I did also have to make this drop 2 deep, because apparently 1 deep you still take damage. And I died quite a bit falling off the sides and doing everything here. But anyway, let's go all the way up here. And you can see I've just got the windows in the sides, so you can be able to see out. That's kind of weird down there. But anyway, yeah, that doesn't do it on that side. That's weird. So anyway, let's go all the way up then. And we don't have these windows down where the cobble is, just about where the stone brick is. We get up here. Room's kind of dark at the moment, so let's go ahead and light all of these portals here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go on through. Let's see where it chucks us. Hopefully the nether. This is probably going to take a little bit to build. Simulating the world for a bit. Okay, oh, here we go. Achievement. Awesome, we're on the ground. Okay, we don't need to worry about being way up in the air. Awesome, okay. Well, there's nothing really that fancies me here right now. We'll get some of that glowstone in a little bit. Let's go ahead on back through and try not to hit that lava right there. And then, let's see. Go back through. Oh, which one do we come through? Awesome, same one we went through. So all of them should lead to the same one. Let's go ahead and jump back down now. Hopefully don't miss. There we go. So, anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe for more. But anyway, this has been MopBot, and I'll see y'all next time.